Good afternoon. Today we're headed to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party because we have the annual pass, so we could go literally any night that we wanted to.
Yeah.
And it's like one of those things where it's so convenient to just be like, let's go to Mickey's Not So Scary.
Well, I wanted to go and try like some of the treats because we didn't really get to try much of them. We tried the pumpkin spice milkshake.
Yeah.
And I think that's really it.
I think that's it too. And we'll put a link to that video in the description down below so you guys can see what our thoughts were on the pumpkin spice milkshake. Tonight we're going to try a ton of party exclusive stuff.
Well, I don't know about a ton. They don't
We're
have...
going to try at least 2 party exclusive things.
They have a few things, so we're going to try as many as we can. And then give you guys our like ranking of like what's the best of the best and what you should try if you go, and if they have them next year, what you should try then.
Yeah.
So
let's go do it.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Me too. Ooh, we're here. You know what those pumpkins mean?
Halloween is starting now.
It's Halloween, everybody.
Let out a scream.
Cause you know it's Mickey Ween.
So we've made it onto the ferry, and it's actually kind of nice out right now. It's still 83 degrees, but I feel like the humidity is lower. So I think it's gonna be a very nice night.
Yeah, it's about 8 p.m. So we're here a little bit late.
Oh no, it's not. It's only 7:15.
Oh, I thought you said it was 8.
No.
Oh, it's 7:15. The party started at 7.
Yeah.
But if you have tickets to the party, you can actually get in at like 4.
Yeah.
So we are late.
Yeah. But that's like that's a little like trick for you guys is instead of paying for a full day at the park, you pay for a Not So Scary ticket and then you can get in at 4 and then it stays open later because like the park closes at 6 today.
Yeah. So you get like some daytime Disney and then some exclusive party Disney.
Right.
Get a little bit of both.
And you can actually make fast passes from 4 until 6, I think, or 4 until 7, one of the two.
Yeah.
So, but after 7, there are no more fast passes.
Yeah, you just have to wait in the regular line. But because they only sell a certain amount of tickets, the lines in theory are supposed to be pretty short.
And also because there's no fast pass, the lines move quicker.
Yes, which is really nice.
Spooky, spooky train station. Spooky, spooky giant jack-o'-lanterns. We're headed inside. I gotta admit, on video it doesn't look as spooky as it does in real life. Also, isn't there supposed to be fog coming out here? Where's all the fog?
And do they just leave the train is just kind of like docked there, right?
Yeah, there's no train track ahead of it.
Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh, I forgot.
Yeah, they're still working on it.
Right.
They have the Main Street vehicles out and a cast member here looking all spooky with cobwebs all over him. He's been standing here for so long, he got cobwebs on him. We are here early enough though that if we wanted to, we could go down this side trail that kind of runs between Tony's and then backstage. That way we can get our first treat and our treat bag, but we're not getting any candy tonight. We're not gonna do any trick-or-treating. We're just gonna go do some extra treats, like desserts and everything.
We still have like 10 pounds of candy left from the last one.
Oh yeah, and from California. Look at how dark the castle is at the end of the road here. Spooky. Everything's spooky tonight. I like all these projections on the buildings around Main Street. Is that a spider or just a bug? So the first thing we did was we picked up a map for Not So Scary, and inside of the map it has all of the specialty food and beverage, or some of the specialty food and beverage. There's a few other things that are not on here.
But the first one we're gonna get is the Constance's For Better or Worse wedding cake, because this one has a tendency to sell out. So we want to get it before it sells out.
This also has all of the times too. So normally you would pick up a times guide and a map, but for Not So Scary, you just pick up one map that has the times in it. Oh, it got even darker because the Sanderson sisters are about to come out and do their show. This is the Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular, and we're not gonna watch it tonight, but we'll link a video down below where we did watch it. It is pretty quiet here tonight. We're gonna take a stop over here into this ticket office by Hall of Presidents and see if they'll just show us the allergy-friendly treats. They laid out all of the cards for us with the various allergy-friendly treats that you could get. There are definitely way more choices than we thought there were. And basically what you do is when you first walk into the party, you get a token, and then you come to one of the allergy-friendly locations and they already have a bag made up for you where you can have all of these different treats that are all allergy-friendly. And you can see at the bottom of the cards, they say what allergies are okay to eat these. And then they also have, if you don't want candy, you can get little crafts. And these are all the different crafts that you can get. This is really amazing. And even though we do not have any allergies, they were nice enough in there to give us a bag full of allergy-friendly candy so that we can try it.
Oh, we're gonna try all the treats for you guys and let you know what they are. I'm excited to try them. Some of them look really good. Ooh, I love these. These are my favorite.
So just to give you guys some wayfinding, here's Liberty Tree Tavern. This is the cart where we're gonna get Constance cake. There is Hall of Presidents and the Liberty Bell, as well as the Liberty Tree. You can also get the Hitchhiking Ghost. What is this? This is a popcorn bucket? Is it a popcorn bucket? I don't think it's a popcorn bucket. I think it's a holder for some form of pastry or something.
The first treat is Constance's For Better or For Worse wedding cake, and this can be found at the Liberty Square popcorn cart. It is a citrus-scented cake with raspberry Bavarian cream, glissage, buttercream pearls, and flowers topped with a chocolate axe.
What are your first impressions of this, just looking at it?
I don't love that it comes with all this like extraneous plastic. I understand why, because they want to keep it nice and like beautiful looking. So it needs the protective dome. But other than that, I think it's beautiful. And it kind of jiggles. Is it meant to be like jelly? See how jiggly it is?
I don't know. We need to cut into it to see what's... Oh, it's on your shirt now. Oh no. Oh no. How do you clean sequins? Oh. Does it work? You want me to get you a napkin? As a pro tip, do not hold it by the little black container bottom. It's very slippery.
I almost
Just
dropped it again.
Just hold it by the gold like plate thingy. Let's see what the inside of this thing looks like. Just looks like regular cake, but there is a lot of icing on it. I think that's what the jello-y part was.
The jello-y stuff is the glass or the raspberry Bavarian cream. I'm gonna try it. That's really good. It's really moist. I think it has a lot of the cream, a lot of the Bavarian cream. It's very lightly like raspberry flavored. It's not overwhelming. It's not super sour, it's not super tart, but it's also not very sweet. It's more of like a, I don't know, like a vanilla cake. I don't really get the citrus scent that it was talking about. You're gonna have to try this and tell me what you think.
Okay. All right, let's give it a try here. Oh yeah, I can taste all the raspberry. It is kind of like a light raspberry flavor. So the part that you were saying is moist is all of the raspberry. The actual cake itself, not super moist. It's actually a little bit dry. So if you only had a piece of cake, like, and you didn't have any of the other like icing on it, it's like a tiny bit dry. But everything else on it makes it taste moist. And then you can actually taste the citrus scented part of the cake if you just eat the cake. This is good. I like it. Oh, I'm gonna get some of these like white chocolate things on here too.
I honestly feel like I would order another one of these.
I thought that these were gonna be like hard. It's just little pieces of icing. This is good, yeah. I would eat this again. Next stop, Pecos Bill Tall Tale Inn and Cafe. So here in Pecos Bill, they have Hades Nachos and Billy's Worms and Dirt. These both look really good. You can also get the Hitchhiking Ghost Sipper here, which is the second piece of the three-part set that we've seen so far.
I didn't know they were $16 a piece.
Yeah. And I don't think that includes... Oh, served with the choice of fountain beverage. Okay. And then you can complete your set by visiting Golden Oak Outpost, which is where the last one is, and then Liberty Square Popcorn Cart, which is where we saw the first one. These are Hades Nachos, which are black bean nacho chips with fiery buffalo chicken, and then you can add any selections from the topping bar that you choose. It also comes with cheese on it, melted cheese like nacho cheese, but that's not listed on the menu. So here's what our final nacho plate looks like, and all of the stuff that we added to it.
We added some pico de gallo and some sour cream, and then I got a side of the corn salsa. I didn't put it on top because I wasn't sure if Tim would like it.
And I would not.
But this is the final plate.
From watching Jen try to make her nacho here, it kind of looks like this is cut up chicken nuggets, almost like they're breaded chicken.
Some of them look breaded and some of them don't. Like, look at this one, just looks grilled. So I don't know if it's, maybe this one's just burnt. They're not very consistent. But here's, okay, gonna be a big bite.
Is it spicy?
Not super spicy. Has a little bit of the back of the throat spice. I would say that's a pretty mild spice though. Kids might think that's spicy. You know?
Less or more spicy than the cauliflower over at Golden Oak Outpost?
Less spicy. The cauliflower was from here.
Oh, okay. So there's fried cauliflower out at Golden Oak Outpost, but there's a cauliflower taco here.
Pretty spicy. Yeah, it's pretty spicy, but yeah, I would say is a mild spice. I did add a little bit of sour cream as well, which kind of cut the spice. I think this is good. Yeah, I would order this again. So here's Tim making his chip up, and you can see, pretty messy.
I went with like no of the other toppings. I just went with what came on it, just the chicken and the cheese. So let's give this a try. This is going to be a really big bite. Probably going to be all over my face. Oh.
You did it!
Super mild spice. Also not very hot. Oh, yeah. Back of the throat. It is a buffalo style chicken, so it's a buffalo style spice. Like if you're used to buffalo chicken, like a mild buffalo chicken, that's what this is. Probably like Texas Pete. It's like Texas Pete hot sauce or something like that.
It is pretty messy though. And I like how thin the chips are, which doesn't make for good like shoveling purposes, but a thin chip tastes better to me.
It's because they're black bean chips. They're not tortilla chips, they're black bean. So a little bit healthier, right? Oh, pretty good. The sauce is kind of like, the sauce that's on the chicken is liquidy. It's good though. I would eat it again.
I would totally order this again.
The next thing that we got from Pecos Bill is Billy's Worms and Dirt, which is chocolate pudding topped with gluten-friendly cake crumbs, gummy worms, and a chocolate piece featuring Billy from Hocus Pocus. One thing that we noticed about this is that it is very, very small, especially compared to the size of Jen's hand. And this cost $4.50, and I don't know if it was worth $4.50 because of how small it is.
It 100% is not worth the price. I would not order this again, just based on price alone.
And we haven't even tried it yet. I don't particularly like gummy worms, so I'm going to avoid those for starters. And just go in, this is just chocolate pudding with cake on top, isn't it? $4.50, tiny thing of chocolate pudding with cake on top. If you imagine what chocolate pudding with cake on top tastes like, that's this. I mean, this is definitely, and you know what else is really bad is that it's hard to get all of the stuff out of there because of the way that this paper container is made. It is as tasty as chocolate pudding can be, but the like value for size is just not there. Like compared to what we got for the Hades stuff, that was $12.80 for those nachos, and you could put a whole bunch of stuff on the topping bar on it, so you kind of got your money's worth. But I don't think you got your money's worth with this.
I'm gonna get a gummy worm in there. I mean, it does taste good. It has a great flavor. The pudding is delicious. The cake crumbles are delicious. But it's so tiny for $4.50.
Yeah.
So
hold it up next to your face again. Like, just look at how tiny that is. If I were to give you measurements, that is literally 2.5 inches by 1 inches.
It's like 4 inches by 1.5.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Oh yeah, 2.5 inches. Oh my gosh, it is 2.5 inches. Okay, but I think this is more like a thing for kids. Like they know kids are gonna want this.
Do kids know who Billy from Hocus Pocus is?
They know worms and dirt. That's like a kid's thing, you know? Should we try this? Should we eat Billy? Oh no, Billy.
White chocolate.
Yeah, it doesn't really taste like anything. I'm very disappointed with this one.
Okay, I'm gonna go on a Disney pricing justification trip here. So the cake that we had, Constance wedding cake, was $7.50. And I would say that that was about double the size of this.
Right.
And did you feel like Constance cake was worth it?
I mean, because I liked it more, I'm gonna say a little bit it was worth it.
Okay, so this was technically worth it, although it was simple. As far as Disney prices go, Like, you're not gonna find a cheap dessert at Disney.
No, but this was so tiny. So I'm gonna say no, this was not worth it.
Okay.
It's really small.
And I think it was a little bit too simple, too. Now we're on our way to our next treat at Sleepy Hollow, but I wanted to show you guys the fog on Tom Sawyer Island. It looks awesome.
So when we went to the Oogie Boogie party and DCA over by Disneyland,
And we'll put a link to that in the description down below.
but this would be the perfect place for them to have that like haunted, spooky trail that they had at DCA.
Yeah.
If you guys watched that video, it was really like the coolest thing that Disney has ever done.
There are
They
too
should-
many little hiding places on Tom Sawyer Island, though. They can't have it open at night.
Well, they should do it anyway because it would be perfect.
Oh yeah, here we are, Sleepy Hollow Refreshments. And it is not on the menu, but we're gonna get a couple of things. We're gonna get a chocolate waffle, and then we're going to get a pumpkin cheesecake.
So the next treat is the chocolate Mickey waffle sundae, and we got this one at Sleepy Hollow Refreshments. This is 2 black chocolate waffles topped with pumpkin gelato, candy corn, caramel sauce, and sprinkles for $6.49. It looks really cute. I love the way this one looks. And we also got the Headless Horseman cheesecake. It's a pumpkin mousse layered with chocolate cake, chocolate crunchies, and orange glaze topped with a Headless Horseman chocolate piece for $5.99. I love how shiny it is. Yum, I can't wait to try these. So I'm trying the gelato. If you're looking for a delicious pumpkin spice flavor, and it does have a really nice like pumpkin pie pumpkin spice flavor, that gelato is really good. I think I'm a pumpkin spice fan. I wasn't always, but I am now.
You're basic.
It's true. I want to try the waffle though. It's still warm. This is so good. Wait. Let me do it like a nacho. This is really good. I would order this again. Yum. The waffle makes it. It's hard to eat together, but the waffle is so delicious. You get the chocolate flavor. It's warm. It's a little bit kind of like moist and gooey on the inside.
I'm gonna try just the gelato first. Oh yeah, wow, that is very spicy, like very spice filled. Like, that might be too, like, whatever the spice is for me. Pumpkin spice?
Cinnamon, it's kind of like cinnamon.
Cinnamony?
Yeah.
And also because it's gelato, it's not as creamy, it's more icy. So, I don't know, you are a pumpkin spice girl, I may not be a pumpkin spice boy. Alright, let's try this here on this. I have very sensitive teeth and that was very cold on them. But this is good. This is a good waffle. Here's my problem. I like breakfast. Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. This is like dessert breakfast that I don't really want. I want just like regular Belgian waffles now instead of this. It's good. I don't know. I'm not feeling it right now.
Oh no, this is the only one that I like and you didn't like.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And I feel like I should preface that. It's not that I hated it. I just feel like I would rather have had that cake instead. Like, that was better to me. All right, let's try this pumpkin cheesecake. I wonder what, ooh, this is like some sort of cream on top here. I didn't realize that it has a little bit of chocolate cake inside of it too. It's very cheesecakey, but it's not as thick as a cheesecake. It's almost like a dome cake. Have you ever had a zebra dome over at Animal Kingdom Lodge? That's the same consistency, but it's pumpkin cheesecake. And it's kind of a little bit sour, which is weird to me. And I think that that's just like the nature of cheesecake. Was it not?
I don't think cheesecakes are supposed to be sour, but I also wanted to mention that the camera keeps trying to pick up on a face in this window, and it's kind of creeping me out.
No. All right, do you want to try this?
Yeah, I do. So first I'm going to try the cream that's on top. And it just tastes like pumpkin spice, like very cinnamony, with little crunchies in it. And then I'm going to try the actual cheesecake. It is a little bit sour. I wonder why.
I don't know.
That's weird. I don't hate this, but I probably would not order this again. Do you remember what the price was?
I can look.
I think it was like $6 or something. And the cheesecake, if you look at it, I don't know how close you can get on it, but it's very like porous looking. It's not like a smooth cheesecake. Do you know what I mean? Kind of spongy. I don't know. It wouldn't be my first choice.
It was $6.
Yeah, I don't think this would be my first choice. I would for sure get the waffle sundae though.
Which was $6.50.
I would, and that one was $6.50. Yeah, so I would say maybe no on this, and yes on this.
I think the most interesting thing about both of these is the portion size. For $6, you get this little cheesecake dome, and then for $6.50, you get a giant ice cream sundae with 2 waffles.
I think the waffle sundae is the winner here.
So we wanted to go to Tomorrowland, which is actually that way, and you can see the castle is right here, but because the parade and the fireworks and everything, this pathway is closed, so we have to go the long way around. There is a lantern photo op over here by the Haunted Mansion, and the Haunted Mansion looks amazing. Also, there are characters up at the Haunted Mansion doing improv. Now we're on our way through Fantasyland, heading into Tomorrowland in order to get our Lotso burger at Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe. I feel like I'm doing a maze or something here. Everybody just kept running straight towards me.
Nobody's paying attention to where they're walking, so if you're at this party, be careful.
Pooh and Eeyore and Tigger are on their way to their meet and greet. You guys look fantastic. And then Piglet too. Wow. Everybody's outfits look so amazing.
I love their outfits. I feel like this is going to be our baby's first Halloween costume. It's going to be him dressed as Piglet, dressed as a butterfly.
You better make
Perfect. Up next, Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe. There is a dance party going on in there, and it's also a treat trail, so this ought to be interesting. But we can come out here where it's quieter. That's what we're getting, the Lotso burger. They also have the Jack Skellington Sipper available. Oh, it's $16. Oh, I'm guessing that's served with a beverage. On the website, it was more expensive.
But it seems like the body where the beverage goes is very small.
Here is a look at the actual sipper. You can kind of see it next to somebody's head. It's not, I mean, it's the size of a normal drink, but it does have some long appendages.
So this is the Lotso burger from Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe. It was $15.99. It's a beef patty topped with brie fondue, strawberry bacon jam, and a Lotso Hug and Bear bun. It looks pretty interesting. The brie fondue looks a little more grainy than creamy. I don't know, I'm excited to try this one though.
Also, best value of the night because it comes with fries too. So of all the stuff that we've had, this is a pretty good deal. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try to get a really big bite and get everything in one bite. Kind of a solid burger. I wish it had bacon. Like, I know it has bacon in the jam, but I wish it had like strips of bacon. And I'm not exactly a fan of this cheese fondue.
Can you taste the strawberry though?
Not yet. Let me try another bite here. So if you just eat the jam, very strawberry. But if you're eating the entire thing, the strawberry kind of mixes in with all the other flavors. So after getting a bite more towards the center, yeah, you do taste the strawberry, but it is kind of like blending in well with the other flavors. I don't know, it's a solid burger. There have been better burgers at Cosmic Rays. I don't know. I do wish that it had more bacon though.
Would you order this one again?
No, probably not. Just because I know that there are better burgers around. I don't know. Let you give it a try and tell me what you think.
Ooh, the cheese looks a little chunky. Not gonna lie. I get the tiniest hint of sweetness, but like I don't really taste the strawberry. I do like the cheese.
That's funny because I didn't really like the cheese.
And the cheese looks a little weird, but it tastes pretty good. I like this. Let me try one more bite for science.
So, would you eat it again though?
Oh, I kind of like the sweetness. Is that weird? This is pretty good.
So even though there are better burger options, you would order this one again? Like, this is a limited time engagement. This is a like party night. You only have a limited time, and you're gonna get this burger?
I mean, yeah, I like it. I do. I like this. That's so weird. The sweetness is like kind of throwing me off that I like it, because normally I wouldn't like something like that. Oh no, I'm dropping cheese. It's good though. I think the onion ring really like helps. I don't know, I do. I really like this. This is good. I would order this. I say get this burger. One more bite for science.
So here's the thing. I don't want you guys to think that I think that this is a bad burger, because it isn't a bad burger. But I have had better burgers at Cosmic Rays before. Like, take for instance that Incredible Burger, and we'll try to find that video and put a link to that in the video or in the description down below. And we had like a Cheeto burger that was covered with hot Cheeto dust, and that was way better than this.
So I think the reason why I like this one so much is because I didn't get to try those 2 other burgers. So I don't really have anything to go off of. So this is just like the only cool burger I've had here. So I think that's what it is. But I bet I would have loved that Cheeto burger.
I bet you would have too. We are on our way out now, and I didn't realize that here at Tomorrowland Terrace, there is a dessert party to watch the fireworks. It's like an upcharge on an upcharge, because this is a special ticketed, this is a specially ticketed event, and that's a specially ticketed dessert party. Oh man. So we're trying to get out of here before the fireworks just to avoid the crowd. So we're kind of rushing down Main Street. So this isn't party exclusive. You can get this anytime at the Main Street Bakery. This is the Amok 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 cupcake.
Wow.
Yeah. Looks good.
It's so big. I feel like this one would definitely be worth the price.
What is the price?
$7.99.
Oh, that's not bad.
It also counts towards snack credits if you're on our dining plan.
Ooh, I like that. Just as a heads up, there is no bad spot to watch the fireworks on Main Street. So we are way down Main Street, and we're still getting a really good shot of the fireworks. We're not going to watch them, but
we will link a video down below where we did watch them, and they are so good.
Yeah, we're right next to Crystal Arts, and like, look at the amount of space around us right now. So there you have it. That was our trip out to Magic Kingdom for Mickey's Not So Scary Treats. It was really good. I enjoyed the majority of the treats. There was a few things that I would have preferred be a little bit different, but for the most part, I liked all of them.
Yeah, this was a really fun night, and I'm glad that we made it out and we tried as many treats as we could. Maybe we'll come back and try some more, because we still have a few more days of the party. Trick or treat for Halloween.
Man, I'm like jonesing for this music, but all in all, a fantastic trip. We still got plenty of time to come back out again, so we'll maybe make another trip out.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we are off, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
I'm Paula. I'm Phoebe. I'm Max.
I'm Simon. We're from Manchester, England.
And now it's time to pay the price.